It's time now for the Peter Chill Saturday morning news on this Saturday morning, August 15th, 2015. Good morning to you all this lovely Saturday morning, August 15th, 2015. Here are your news headlines here. Our top story here at 8 a.m. on this Saturday morning here is in Washington, where American hostage Caleb Beal was reportedly forced to have been raped with Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, the leader of the Islamic State group. Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton poked fun at her use of her private email server during her time as Secretary of State while at dinner in Iowa on Friday. Tianjin, China. New small explosion rocked the disaster zone in the Chinese port of Tianjin on Saturday as the 4 days pulled out an initial survivor and began evacuating the area to clean up chemical contamination in only 3 days. Even trash-talking billionaire candidate Donald Trump was upending the presidential campaign on the Republican side with one controversial comment after another cannot escape jury duty. In Des Moines, Iowa, of anyone to deny Jeb Bush has perhaps the largest accountability system. The Republican presidential candidate has become so widely known for his weight loss and the paleo diet that winning indulgence in fried goodness at the Iowa State Fair. The report from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's National Weather Service Climate Prediction Center says there is a greater than 9% chance that El Nino will continue throughout early 2016 in the Northern Hemisphere. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry departed on Cuba Friday after a historic day-long visit to raise the U.S. flag at the American Embassy, a milestone in Washington's approachment with his one-time foe. More than 40 migrants have died in an overcrowded boat in the Mediterranean, the Italian Navy has said. Many others were saved as this boat was intercepted off Libya. London. Queen Elizabeth II has led ceremonies in Britain on Saturday, marking the 70th anniversary of the victory over Japan during World War II. In Tokyo, Prime Minister Shinzo Abe sent out an offering to a shrine for war dead on Saturday, the 70th anniversary of Japan's World War II defeat, but not made a personal visit to the shrine, saying that China suffered as a symbol of Tokyo's wartime. Japanese dignitaries have joined the U.S. in marking the 70th anniversary of the end of the Second World War with a ceremony at Pearl Harbor. Arlington, Texas friends will join the family for a funeral for a black college football player shot fatally by a North Texas police officer entering a burglary car at a car dealership. A federal appeals court on Friday filed a lawsuit brought by an Arizona sheriff who argued that President Obama's executive actions on immigration were unconstitutional. Yosemite National Park, California. The usually happy summer season at California's bustling beloved Yosemite National Park has been damaged after a fallen tree branch killed 2 young hikers in a campground was close to a plague in squirrels. Frankfurt, German lawmakers will decide about a new bailout package for Greece on Wednesday morning, the Bundestag spokesman confirmed Saturday. Shares of food distribution company Cisco Corporation shot up 7% Friday on news that billionaire hedge fund manager Nelson Peltz has taken a large stake in his pushing for changes that could boost the stock. Authorities say River State about last week's massive spill from an abandoned Colorado gold mine are started to recover, but for Environmental Protection Agency, the political fallout from the disaster could linger. Bismarck, North Dakota, a Texas corporate, seems to have addressed one of the most greatest problems with its 3. In Beijing, outdoor air pollution contributes to the deaths of Beijing outdoor air pollution contributes to the deaths of an estimated 1.6 million people in China every year, or about 4,004 people a day, according to a newly released scientific paper. As long as 7 years after getting a 12-week course of omega-3 fatty acid supplements, new research has found that young people at very high risk of developing schizophrenia were much less likely than those who did not get the supplements to develop. Earlier this summer, scientific papers and news reports warned that likely arrival sometime soon of home brew heroin, albeit drugs that might be brewed using yeast just like beer or wine, possibly in the privacy of your own home. Contrary to public claims, restricted dietary fat can lead to greater the fat loss and carbohydrate restriction evil or a low-carb diet reduces insulin and increases fat burn, new research has found. Peter Channel News Time is now 8:04 in the morning time here on the Saturday morning here, and it is time now for New England alerts here. And Dedham, Massachusetts this morning, a 2-alarm fire. In Dedham, Massachusetts, a 2-alarm fire on 21 Harding Terrace as heavy fire showed floors 2 of a 1.5-story wood frame. And one victim was being removed. CPR was in progress. That is the EMS We're on the scene and special call from our IT team from Boston here. Banner channel news time, 8:05, time out for sports report here. The Boston Red Sox launched the 15-run barrage as they defeat the Seattle Mariners at Fenway Park 15-1 as the Red Sox and the Mariners go ahead again at 1:35 p.m. at Fenway Park here. While the New England Revolution will be at Gillette Stadium taking on the Houston Dynamo, game time 7:30 p.m. Boston fighting back tears. Boston Red Sox manager John Farrell said Friday that he had to highly curable for McCarthy and taking a medical leave for the rest of the season to deal with lymphoma. Jason Day and Matt Jones set atop the 2015 PGA Championship at halfway point as things transitioned to the weekend in Whistler Straits. Tennessee Titans quarterback Marcus Mariota had his helmet out loose after being sacked by Leonard Falcons defensive tackle Tyson Jackson. Peter Tell News Time, 8:05 here on this Saturday morning here, and it is 7:30 a travel report here on this Saturday morning here. And we're seeing Route 6 on the westbound side. It is so from Route 137 to Route 124 Bristol on the Cape, so expect a few delays here. Up in Boston, 485 on the southbound side, slow for the Bellingham Franklin stretch. Route 3 to the northbound side, get an accident around Union Street and Braintree, so expect delays here. 93 to the southbound side, so from 7 Square and Somerville all the way up to the Zakin Bridge here. Mass back there, change from 485. In Westboro, slow. 290 to the westbound side, so from Route 9 to Route 146 here. 485, get an accident around Route 3 and also expect some delays here. Another accident 485 in April before Route 97, so expect some delays here. 93 on the northbound side of Hudson Toll Plaza, slow. On the main turnpike on the southbound side, get an accident after Route 185 in Sackville Bay, so expect some delays here. And main turnpike on the southbound side, slow for the new cluster great interchanges here. And 295 on the Route 1 northbound side, get an accident in Portland, Maine before Route 9 and 26 here. But otherwise, a smooth Sunday commute here on this Saturday morning around the highways, byways, and New England there. And take a look at MBTA alerts here. Subway system, it's looking good. Come here, rail on the Greenbush Line train, 1077, 15 a.m. from Greenbush on the move operated 15, 20 minutes late due to a mechanical problem at Greenbush. And fares are looking good. Peter, tell the news time, 8:07 in the morning time on this Saturday morning here, time now for weather report here for today at slight change of showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m. Princess skies about 87 degrees and cold wind becoming southwest wind 5 to 7 miles by the afternoon, change is 20%. Tonight, change of showers and thunderstorms before midnight, then a slight change of showers between midnight and 1 a.m. Benchmark after 2 a.m. was most skies on the west. 6 degrees in light, south wind, change is 40%, new principal months. Less than 10 minutes, checks have happened as possible thunderstorms Sunday. Benchmark before 8 a.m. was sun skies about 90 degrees of cold wind. Saturday night, benchmark after 5 a.m. Otherwise, most clear skies low at 65 degrees and south with about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Monday, benchmark before 7 a.m. was sun skies about 90 degrees and southwest about 3 to 7 miles an hour. Monday night, slight tension showers and thunderstorms between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. Podcast got low at 66 degrees and anticipation 20%. Tuesday, tension showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m. and before 10 p.m. Most of the skies, most of the skies are at 88, about 67 degrees, and anticipation 30%. Wednesday, most of the skies are at 89 degrees. Here, what's that? Benchmark after 4 a.m. was podcast got about 64 degrees. Thursday, benchmark was skies about 85 degrees. So that, most of the skies got about 65 degrees. And for Friday, change the showers and thunderstorms, podcast skies about 85 degrees, and anticipation 30%. Not temperature at 8:09 a.m., 70 degrees with mostly skies and humidity 84%. That's going to be for the Peter Channel. More news on this Saturday morning, August 15, 2015. Please have a good morning with goodbye day to all. See you later on. Bye, buddy. Have a good day.